friends, thanks so much for coming back to the White Rabbit Reader today for your reading. We are going to jump in and see where this connection is headed. So for the sake of this reading, I'm going to assume that you guys already know this person, have had some interaction with this person. So it's not a future reading, it is somebody who's already in your area of interest, so that they are identifiable by their energy. We will be doing an energy check to start off the reading to make sure that you've chosen the right pile. And then we'll jump in and see what their feelings are towards you, what their actions are towards you, and then we'll go into what their intentions are and do they want commitment with you guys. After that, we will just check and see what the likely outcome of this connection will be, and there'll be loads of information in here using oracle cards and tarot, so it's likely to be a very detailed reading for you guys today. So let's jump right in and have a look at the cards you have to choose from today. Group number 1, you have the oracle card. So that's like waiting for important information. And we have the apophyllite crystal, if you prefer to choose from crystals. Group number 2, we have the spirit fox. Trusting your talents in changing times. And I don't know the name of this crystal, sorry guys. I think I've mentioned before, my hubby's the crystal guy and I really should just check in with him, but I can never remember the names of them. This is like a beautiful green crystal with almost like feathery kind of little marks in there, and it's just beautiful. It reminds me of the little fox here, or angel wings actually is what I was getting earlier. So that's a little green one to go with the fox. And the last one, the group number 3, we have the hunter. So tracking down your fears and desires. Feels a bit broody, this one, but let's find out. Also to go with group number 3, you have this beautiful crystal, which is feeling very masculine, this crystal. So beautiful masculine energy coming through with this one. Don't worry about the sex of the people that you are checking in on. That's neither here nor there, just the energy of this particular one is very masculine. So I will leave you some time now. You can pause the video if you want some extra time. Otherwise, the timestamps for your readings will be in the description box below, and I will see you over there. Hi there, group 1. You guys have chosen the oracle card today. So this gorgeous little picture here is of somebody who is receiving information or waiting to sort of glean some more clarity through an inner knowing or guidance here. And it's saying wait for important information. So this energy is all about not making a move yet, and just you're being guided to wait, okay? So wait until you can see the opportunity clearly and it will unfold. So what's nice about this is you don't actually have to do anything. There's no need to seek this truth and clarity and these facts out. They will unfold for you and clarity will come to you, okay? So if you're feeling a little bit unsure about this connection, considering we're checking in to see where it's headed, this card is already saying, like, just basically don't worry, but don't make any fast moves. Don't jump into commitment just yet. You need to feel like you've received like a real solid feeling. So I feel like you're just a little bit not up in the air, just a little bit unsure or seeking validation, being guided to receive the truth, and whatever information that you're actually waiting for here is important for you so you can make the right decisions, and you're going to know what that is. I feel like this is already a very intuitive reading. When you choose an oracle card, it's because you are already in the receptive mode. So you are being guided. You can trust what you think and feel. If it's an intuition that you are following, make sure you're following what you're feeling more than you're thinking, okay? But this is also asking for facts. So there's discernment required as well. So let's jump in and see where this connection is actually headed for you. Sorry guys if I have moved my screen around a little bit, I just had to quickly adjust my camera. All right, so let's have a look. We're going to do an energy check now for you guys just to make sure that we have the right connection, and if it's not, then you can pop over to one of the other readings. So I'm going to just pull a few cards, 2 for you guys and 2 for your special person, and we'll just make sure that we have the right energy that we are checking in on here, okay? So just so we can check out if we have the right connection going on here. Okay, so this side is for you. Yeah, so just unsure still. I can see that you're really open to having someone in your life. You're wanting to do life together. You're just not really, you're not sure that what you're looking at is actually the truth. It's feeling a little hazy. With the moon card here, it is always saying that the path looks to be veiled, or that you can't actually see it clearly, and it's only because the sun hasn't come up yet. So the path is there, it's just that you're just unsure of it, and it can be illusions as well. So you're worried about being deceived for some of you guys. I think it's just an unsureness, okay? So there could be a little bit of confusion as well. Also, we have the King of Pentacles here. So that's somebody who is very successful through self-discipline, focuses on practical goals. Yeah, sorry, I just got some information there through, I just get interrupted, sorry about that. I think if this is looking unconventional, if your person is looking unconventional, that could be pushing your buttons against somebody who has a very practical approach towards life, all right? So that could definitely be causing a little bit of confusion as well. I feel like if that's the case for this particular person or people that I'm getting this information through right now, I'm going to say that that is not necessarily an issue. I feel like it is just like you're looking at this from 2 different perspectives, but you're looking at the same goal. So if that can help at all. Also, I want to just say before I head into here any further, because of the energy that has come through here and that there's a real seeking of truth to make a decision, I want to just say to you that tarot is always, let's say, just say loose guidance at best. I heard another reader say that recently and I thought, yes, that's exactly right. So we can get truths that come through in the moment, but ultimately your own discernment and your own guidance system will guide you. So we're just going to have a little look into, it's like looking through a window of a moving train. I just get the window, I don't get the whole picture. So in lots of ways it can be helpful and we use it as a tool to help us, but please don't make any decisions based on, don't take anything black and white, what I'm saying here, okay? So if something feels really wrong for you, for example, when I've just said for people that I'm reading that information came through where there's 2 different perspectives involved here, that is actually not an issue in regards to the connection. If it feels really wrong for you, then that information is not for you. Do you know what I mean? I know it's a bit of a fine line, but this is an interactive thing. You know, you guys are listening to this about your own lives, so please only take what resonates. All right, let's move on. So the energy definitely from you guys is the unsureness, a little bit of confusion. Something may have happened where you're not feeling like they are as stable or as focused as you are. So that's what I'm getting coming through on this side for you guys. And the person that you're inquiring about, or the person you are in connection with, or your relationship with, this person feels like there's definitely an offer of love. There could even be a proposal for some of you guys, or an invitation of some kind. It could be a proposal of marriage, or a proposal to move in together, or a proposal to take this to the next step. This person is very heavily invested emotionally. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so that means a couple of things. One, this person is feeling like to have you in their life, it would be very fortuitous. Also, they're feeling very positive and very lucky in their connection with you at the moment. They're very, very happy. But also, the Wheel of Fortune is about sorry, it's upside down there, that it goes around and around, you know, so we have good periods, bad periods, good periods, bad periods. It just goes around, and that's normal for everyone's lives, you know, contraction, expansion, contraction, expansion. At this particular moment, it feels like there's an expansion going on. for your person, and they are feeling very happy. With this cycling motion though, we can have ups and downs. So you could end up with somebody, I'm not feeling like this particularly, but for some of you perhaps, it could be a little bit of flip-flopping going on. So they're running hot and cold and hot and cold, or one minute they're sure, next minute they're not. I'm not really feeling that for the majority of you guys, but I do want to mention that for you. So that is the energy that's coming through here. So I have two very different counterparts here, and yeah, so if this is sounding like your connection, let's move on. For those of you who it's not, maybe just go and see one of the other readings, and let's get started. I'll just move these guys up here and let's have a look now to see what their feelings are towards you, and then we're going to check in and see what their intentions are, and do they actually want commitment here. So, all right, so this is your feelings, the feelings towards you guys. Your person is feeling like they are very determined, like wanting to fight for this, willing to put the hard work in, basically. Also feeling like they have the higher ground. So that could be like an attitude, actually. So they might be feeling like they're right and somebody else is wrong. It could be even if they are being told by others that perhaps this isn't quite right for them, they are really defensive, like they want this. This really does feel like they're willing to fight for it, and yeah, not willing to give up now, put it that way. And with the the Chariot card here, definitely focused on a goal with you guys. And I do feel like this person is very focused on moving forward with you. Yeah, so this person is feeling like nothing's going to get in the way. They've got a very, very strong feelings towards you. They're also feeling like they would be happy to leave everything else behind and just do what it takes to be with you. So they are, like, I would say, fully invested. We have the Death card here, which is like the finish of something that was established and the beginning of something new. Okay, so it could be an authority figure that has been influencing them, and they're no longer an influence in their life. They're not listening anymore. So that's the finish of something for sure. But the sun is rising over here, and so it's definitely the beginning of something for you guys, or for the way they feel about you. It is connected to how they feel about you. Of course, some of you guys could have been in a separation with this person, so it may have finished, and this may be a rejuvenation of a connection that you've had previously. Either way, they are moving towards you, like really determined here. Yeah, this is like willing to put the work in, willing to put the past behind them and stay focused on you, and you are the goal, and they're headed towards you a full steam ahead. Like, these are really strong cards. This one here, you've got the 8. It is a strength card. It feels like that your person may have already put a lot of work in or built something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here, but they have already achieved a lot and they are walking away from it, still searching for something like a deeper connection. So their feelings toward you is, for most of you, is that they are being drawn to you. Whatever they've had in their past, although it looks really good, they may have had a very good marriage with someone else. Nothing wrong with that marriage. From other people from the outside looking in, thinks, you know, or they can't understand why this person has moved away from an established marriage where there are, you know, all these beautiful gold cups. Like, it was a big achievement. Most people would be very happy with that. Your person was not. So they have continued to strive to find whatever it is that they've been longing for. And for some of you guys, that is you. All right, so they've walked away from something and they have been drawn to you. That'll usually be something in their subconscious that has said, you have to keep searching, you have to keep going. And and looks like they've turned their attention to you. For others of you though, it does feel like this person is willing to walk away. They have potentially mentioned that they are willing to walk away if something, maybe if, I don't know what this is, maybe they're impatient, maybe they want a commitment from you right now and they're willing to walk away. I'm not getting that they want this to be finished with you, because this is very strong what they're bringing in here, except this flip-flopping energy potentially. So yeah, like I'm saying, some of you guys might be experiencing a hot and cold situation here. I feel like this person is a little bit emotionally volatile. Maybe that's what's coming through here for a lot of you guys. If this is playing out for you and you are confused, I can see why, because I'm getting confused now. So very, 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 very into it, right? And then we've got somebody who's willing to fight for you and is totally focused on you, do anything for you, like leave everything behind and go forward. And then willing to walk away from it. I can't see why that would be the case. So I feel I'm hearing the words empty threats. I don't know what that is. So I'm just going to leave that for you guys. I do ultimately feel like, though, this person sees you as, you know, more than these Seven of Cups here, right? I feel like they see you as the eighth cup, or the whole 8 cups together. I'm going to say their feelings towards you are very, very strong, albeit a little bit confusing. Okay, let's move on and see what their intentions are now. Just because somebody feels a certain way doesn't mean that they are willing to act on it. So let's just get some clarity. Okay. So we've got the Independence card and the Luxury card, the Justice card. So somebody would definitely, their intention is to be very fair and have a real concept of what's right and what's wrong. And they want to do really good by you. They want to be a very good partner to you. There's a lot of strength here, so their intention is to be very patient. So they will wait for you. If there's an impatience coming up here, they will actually wait for you. They see you as something that they definitely want for long term in their life. And their intention is to sort of put down roots with you, all right? So the Ace of Pentacles indicates an opportunity for something long-term that would be very successful, and it's usually a spark of inspiration, potentially divinely guided, and their intention is to put down roots with you, or to start the process at least. If we have a look at your Nine of Pentacles here, it's very developed. So their intention is to grow as far as they can go with you. This is abundance, prosperity, comfort, wealth, like somebody who's very, very established. And if we look at the energy that came through from you guys, this is the King of Pentacles. So this is practicality, somebody who's willing to put the work in, be methodical, stick it out through thick and thin, do all the hard work is what I'm saying, and they're prepared to have it pay off at the end. You know, they're willing to sacrifice now for an end result. So yeah, their intention is to see you and them as very connected, very independent people and quite well off. So their intention is to give to you everything that they can, and also they want to be the best partner for you. So someone has very high standards here, and they hold those standards close to their heart. This, like I say, is probably quite a sensitive person coming through here. So yeah, I can see that their intention is to want to make you feel comforted is coming through here. So now if we ask the question specifically, do they want to commit to you? If we go to the 2 major arcanas here, you have the Justice card and also the Strength card. So the Strength card says that they can see your strength and your passion and basically can't get enough of it. So yes, I would say that just in that card alone is a yes, they want to commit to you. They want more of that in their life. This is also based on how you have treated them in the past. And if you've treated them very well, then they definitely will want to propose to you. If there has been a bit of a mistreatment going on there, that could be what you're feeling, a little bit of flip-flopping going on here. That could be the cause of that. But ultimately, I feel like with everything else, all things considered here, that is a yes for commitment. Also, if we just head over to this one here, that is an intention to propose for sure. So this is, or an intention to, propose to for commitment. It doesn't have to be a proposal of marriage, but for some of you it definitely is. I picked that up early on. They want to stay by your side. This is a real loyalty card. I'm in it for the long run. So yeah, I'm going to say yes. Their feelings are very strong towards you. Their actions and intentions are to do good by you and keep building this connection for you, and with you, I should say, for both of you guys. Their feelings are that this could be mutually respectful and very, very good for each other, like mutually beneficial. And I would say their intentions are, yes, they are ready to commit, or they want to commit to a long-term relationship with you guys. So let's just do a quick check-in now to see where this is likely headed, what the likely outcome is, or basically what's unfolding for you guys in this particular connection, all right? So we've got strategy, number 21, and we have the Angel of Strength, 50. Okay, so I'm feeling like there is a strategy in place, like they're definitely thinking of coming forward. And you've got the Strength card again. They see you as very strong. And I feel like you will continue to feel that way. If this is what's going to unfold and what this connection would be like long term, I feel like that is definitely a positive thing for you as well. So if you're looking for a confirmation here that your intuition is saying, yes, be with this person, then I'm going to say this is your confirmation card. You've got the Angel of Strength, meaning that this is coming from above or within you, and you are aware of it and you're ready to sort of move forward. It does take courage, and you have that courage. You have the strength of character. You have patience. It looks like your person has patience, although they may look a little impulsive. But I do feel like there's a lot of patience, understanding, taming inner fears going on here, taming inner beasts. One of you guys might be a little bit wild in some ways. I don't know, maybe some of you guys are partying, and there's a lot of taming going on because you want to. I feel like it just sort of settles whatever is unsettled at the moment, whatever's a little bit tumultuous, or a little bit like in some parts of your life maybe feels like you're riding the rapids. I feel like that will definitely calm down and this becomes very settled. So your union together becomes very settled. Right, this is if you can press this and condense this is a 5, which is also a change card. In the tarot, I think it's an 8, which is a strength card. So there's a lot of strength going on here for you. The strategy card, again, compressed is a 3, which is growth. So yeah, definitely somebody's thinking strategically. It could be you. I see the pentacles here. It could be both of you guys. So this is, you'll have a strategy for the future, and you guys can just like talk these things out together, talk it through. So you've got by the book here, and I do feel like one of you is a little bit more practical than the other. So I can see that you guys together will find that that's actually the best way to go. Just nice and calm and steady and practical, and things are lined up, everything in its proper sequence. I feel like your intentions to have things in the right order and the right sequence is very good. I feel like both of you guys will probably be on the same page for that with this. If it doesn't turn out that way, that's also okay. That's just part of life. You can have the best intentions and life can get in the way and things get a bit screwy, but that's, that's just part of fun of being alive, really. So I know it's tricky sometimes, but you know what? It's okay. Over here, we have the breathe card. So this is just saying, step back, take a breath, focus on you, stabilize, watch your energy, balance your energy here, and just see this through the eyes of being positive, I would say. This is like a very connected feeling, very grounded. I've got a very grounded feeling here, even though it looks like it's up in the air, but I do feel like that's just a a connection to your higher self, or a connection to something, like a higher power here is watching over you guys, and the overarching feel I have here for this particular line. So yeah, it's looking like it's going to unfold nicely here. Of course, we have, if you think about meditating or taking a step back or slowing down and taking a breath and connecting and things like that, that takes patience even within yourself, right? So if you've got a mind that moves fast, or you're stuck in structures or patterns of behavior or whatever it is, or if you're feeling a bit driven, sometimes you need to be patient with yourself. And again, the patience of the Angel of Strength is coming through to support you guys in this endeavor. So I do feel like this would be like, I don't see any problems in here so far. So, wow, all right. We've got trust. So the situation is calling for you to have faith. So nothing's turning up here that's triggering any alarm bells today. We also have the engagement card here. So your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, which was the current theme throughout this whole reading. So if you're feeling unsure, it's looking like you can trust the situation, trust your own discernment, trust your inner callings, whatever's going on here, whatever you need to hear or do to feel that sense of trust. I suggest you do that. Like I am getting like you're doing some inner work here and just connecting, making sure that your bucket is full and that you're both sort of receiving what you need here. And we have heart opening. Okay, so I think once you guys get into this connection and this commitment, and it starts to really rocket forward, I feel like you will relax more into it. You definitely will. I do see you taking that deep exhale and going, oh, okay, it wasn't what I thought it was. It's like, I can trust this. This is actually better than I thought it was. And you will feel very solid. Like this, there's a lot of intimacy here and a lot of compassion and connecting physically. And there's a lot of connection. Both of these couples are very, very connected, even though they're sort of looking in different directions. And this one's looking down probably at the engagement ring, and this one's looking off into the future. They're still very close. You can see physically they're very close, and I feel like that's what you guys are going to have. And these two are like looking straight into each other's eyes. You know, there's Cupid behind them, and you've got like a direction that you both want to go in here. I see him pointing towards your future, and like you can trust this man, and this man can trust you, and vice versa if you're around the other way. You know, I just feel like that's what this card is actually trying to say. Of course, what would go perfectly in alignment with that is a heart-opening experience. I don't think you can feel this trust unless your heart is open. All right, so again, you can start the process by doing things to keep that heart open. Go on adventures together, do walks together, talk openly, set down plans, whatever there is a little bit of confusion or not sure, like talk about it, get it out in the open, you know, bring it out into the sunshine and illuminate it. And then work together and do things that bring you joy. I feel like this connection is will continue to be a very heart-opening experience for you guys. So I hope this reading was helpful for you guys. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, but that's absolutely not necessary. I have enjoyed very much meeting you guys today, and I wish you all the very best. So until we meet again, please keep your beautiful light shining, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Hi there, Group 2. You guys have chosen this gorgeous little spirit fox for your reading today, which says, trust your talents in changing times. So yes, change is afoot. So I guess that foxes always stay alert because they're super adaptable, ready to change and jump in, and very resilient little creatures they are. So also, what's coming through here is if some things are feeling difficult for you or uncomfortable in whatever's changing for you guys, just know that it is actually in your best interest, and it's more than that. It feels like it's an answer to prayers. We've got a lot of feathers going on here, which is usually a connection to spirit. And of course this beautiful crystal here, which looks like it has little angel feathers in there. Of course it's not, but it looks like it. This is what's coming through for me. And yeah, green is the heart color. I can just feel this beautiful earthy feeling coming through here. So somebody who's very grounded and connected to spirit, ready to jump and move with the times. I feel like also they are very playful, this person. So this is the energy that is coming through for you guys right now already. So let's have a look and see where your connection is headed. We're just going to do another energy check now for you guys to see, to make sure that we have the right connection. We're going to pull 2 cards to represent you, or 2 cards to represent your person. When I'm talking about it, it could be reversed, of course, and sometimes it can be a little bit of similar for both of you, in which case it's just a bit of mirroring going on. That's also okay, as long as you can easily identify that what I'm talking about here, including our little fox, is relatable to you, then we're on the right path. If not, just jump over to maybe one of the other readings and see how you go with that, and see if you can get a better handle on the energy that's coming through in one of the other readings. All right, let's just move in here, and we're just going to pull 2 for you. Okay, we have the Page of Wands and a 5 card. So we do have a change on the horizon. Somebody's leaving something toxic behind. It's like it kind of can be a little bit of a difficult ending too, you know, is what I'm looking at here, this 5 card. Yeah, there's sort of been challenges and conflict, and yeah, so it looks like there's been a separation of kinds. I'm feeling that this person has a very adventurous spirit. There was very passionate beginnings here, potentially off to a bit of a false start maybe. But this person is looking toward the connection, so they're definitely still thinking about it. And if that's you guys, well, that will be why you're here, probably trying to just check to see where this connection is heading. If you're in separation at the moment, that would make sense of this card. Otherwise, you guys are just having some difficult time at the moment, or you know, it could be independent of the connection. Your 10 of Swords on this side, though, kind of indicates that it's not independent of the connection, but I guess the struggles could be motivated by a situation at work for some of you guys. I do feel like the other person over here is feeling completely stabbed in the back. This is a very painful endings card. There's like it's a very heavy card actually, so your person has been in a lot of pain, and something has finished, like that they can't go on with that anymore. And but what comes after that, what's also coming in here, is the beginning. So you've got a 10 and a 1, so the end of something and the beginning of something else. This one here is a new opportunity where the person is feeling renewed, very much renewed, and it is that they're willing to start again, basically start from scratch and plant seeds, put roots down, looking at this as a long-term commitment or a long-term relationship. They're looking into the future, put it that way. They have a vision for the future, a hope for the future. So your person that's bringing into your connection here is a loyal person. It has a lot of loyalty for you. So definitely ready to put some time and effort into the relationship or the connection. Yeah, it looks like though over this side we do have change. You know, we've got the 5 change, we've got the separation, and we have the Spirit Fox, which is all about change, being adaptable, knowing your strengths while you're going through this period, and knowing that whatever change has happened or is happening, although it's very uncomfortable. I can see here these cards are like super uncomfortable cards. You probably couldn't get more uncomfortable cards in the tarot, to be honest with you. the reminder here is that ultimately, even though there's pain or difficulty in the situation, it's ultimately leading you towards your prayers being answered. So whether or not that is in a new relationship or whether your relationship completely resolves, like I said, these two things could be not about your connection. They're definitely bringing them into the connection, so it's happened for you guys. This could be you with a previous partner, this could be them with a previous partner, and then you've got the passionate person looking into the relationship, and this person wanting to be really loyal and invest in this commitment. So I'm going to have to leave that up to you guys to sort of interpret as it fits for you. It'll be different for everyone. However, I feel like at this stage we've got a solid feeling, a good energy marker in the sand. So if this is looking like your connection, let's move forward. For those of you who it's not making any sense at all, this is nothing like what you were expecting, please shoot over to one of the other readings and see how you go there. But for those of you who have found what we're looking for here, let's move on and see. Let's get a check on what their feelings are towards you, what their intention is, and do they actually want commitment. Let's start with their feelings towards you. I feel like they do want to be fair, but I'm wondering if they're just like breadcrumbing you, like just giving you a little bit here, or they're like drip feeding. I'm getting drip feeding coming through here for some of you guys. Their feelings here, like this is a very charitable card. You can see this guy here is handing out some money to these people, and that's really about giving them a leg up or giving them a helping hand through fairness and a good intention. So I feel like their intentions towards you is good. I feel like they want to help you with something here. Yeah, and they do want to be fair with you. We have another 5 card here, which is change. So we've got this going on, this little dynamic going on here. And this is a bit of a struggle, to be honest with you. So there are probably conflicts that you're dealing with within the relationship, and your person is feeling conflicted towards you. All right, so they are not settled, not feeling confident, feeling like they're fighting for something. Attitudes might be rubbing each other up the wrong way. Yeah, or it could be that they're having to fight for you. Yeah, I feel like for most of you guys, I feel like this is probably a struggle that they are having with you, or they're feeling like there are blockages, or there's people in the way, or there's conflicts to get through, or there's still a difficulty in their feelings towards you for some reason. On the other hand, we have the Sun card, which is full of vitality. So this would indicate this person's feeling very positive towards you, right? Super happy, expansive, healthy, growing, childlike, really playful, joyful. This is really, really good. For some of you guys, there may even be a baby involved in this connection, all right? And if that's the case, then this person is very, very happy. This baby creates a lot of happiness for your person, and they feel very connected to you via that pregnancy or this child. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, which is funny because we pulled that on the previous reading, so it's coming out today. In this particular position, the Wheel of Fortune card is about feeling very confident, feeling like they are in a period of good luck. They're feeling like if they were going to be together with you guys, that would be very fortuitous. So they'd be very, very grateful and happy. They would consider that like a gift from the universe if you guys were together. There's a lot of honoring and respect going on in how they're feeling towards you. There is this up and down cycle though. So the Wheel of Fortune goes around and around, and there's good times, bad times, good times, bad times. And I feel like sometimes they can feel a little bit conflicted. This is normal This is like that's not necessarily a bad thing. There's always expansion and contraction in any cycle, including in the one that you in a major connection in your life. So that's not ultimately a bad thing here. But I am feeling a bit of flip-flopping going on. Like if this is actually your connection, if this is your person, about your connection, if both of these cards reflect on their connection with you, they're like two opposites here. And like these two here are also two opposites, and they're extreme opposites. So I'm hoping for you guys that the difficult part of it was not with you, and that they've moved on to sort of calmer waters with you. But if this is happening within you, it just means that it's pretty intense for you guys. Like I think that your person's feelings are very intense towards you. Major Arcana, right? These are the most positive cards, far more positive than these two. And so they trump these two as far as I'm concerned for their feelings towards you. I think ultimately their feelings for you are very, very strong. There's a lot of love here. A lot of hope, a lot of aspiring to become something bigger and better, feeling like they can grow through it. They're just like time needs to pass, they need to put the work in, that they are feeling your passion, they're feeling very attracted to you. Yeah, I'm going to say ultimately their feelings for you are very positive. Okay, so now let's have a look and see what their intentions are, and do they want commitment? Because just because they feel a certain way and a certain thing is happening in your life at the moment, I've had readings before where this whole section is all love, 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 and their intention is not to commit. So, you know, each to their own. Let's find out and see what their intentions are, and do they actually want commitment with you? Okay, so we've got a very determined person, very determined, and not willing to give up. So their intention is to sort of stick it out here. And we have the Six of Cups here, which is a feeling of home and connection and a long-term love, like deep commitment card, this one here. Although this person is really determined to sort of stick it out here, in terms of this being headed towards a commitment or a marriage of any kind or an engagement, your person's still feeling like there's things that need to be worked through before, things that need to be overcome before making a larger commitment. Okay, so probably not quite ready yet, but still determined to see where this is headed. Are they possibly feeling insecure and defensive? Like defensive about the relationship. So I was getting that early on. But with the Knight of Swords here, we're getting that flip-flop again. Okay, so this one would indicate that they are really sure. Like they're really convinced and like headed straight for long-term commitment. So I feel like they're quite conflicted. I feel like one minute they really want this and the next minute they're not sure. But if we were going on this card alone, I would say that is like for sure that they do want to head straight into an engagement or a marriage or a long-term commitment for you guys. They want to kind of bring this up to the next level for you. And your Seven of Swords though here kind of is in alignment with what we were already picking up. Okay, so your person is probably not being fully honest about their feelings towards you, or about how they're unsure in moments about moving forward with the relationship. And I feel like they're not talking to you about it and not being honest about their feelings because I just feel like they are afraid of hurting you, and their confusion would hurt your feelings. So yeah, I'm feeling like they're trying to keep that to themselves. So there's a bit of secrecy going on here, and you may be picking up on that. But I don't see another person in the picture at all here. I just see that the deception that you might be picking up on here is just that they're not fully coming forward with how they're feeling, and that they are actually being quite confused. They are confused. Your person is a bit confused. Like even I'm confused here, because we have this beautiful card, the Six of Cups, and this usually means like this person's like fully at ease around their intention to commit. They can't think of a better person that they want to spend their life with, and you mirror everything that they've ever wanted in their life and vice versa. If you feel like a gift from the universe for them, it's that sort of soulmate energy going on here. Ordinarily, this is like a fantastic indication of what their intentions are around commitment and you guys. So let's pull some oracle cards to just try and get a little bit of clarity here. I will say, if we are dealing with a soulmate energy here, this can also mean a sort of a karmic connection. All right, so if you do have a sort of, what am I looking at here? Maybe like a connection that bridges more than one lifetime here, then this is going to be very difficult to walk away from. I had a reading like this the other day, and they can be intoxicating in moments and then really disappointing in others. Let's say, for example, that in this particular incarnation that you're not actually meant to be with this person, you were just meant to be with them for a small amount of time, or they were supposed to play a role for you somehow. Sometimes that can happen. And what can get in the way of this is on the subconscious level, you've recognized this person, and that connection is really hard. It sits there in the subconscious and it draws you back to them. It just keeps drawing you back to them, even when everything else is saying move on, or this is not for you. So these types of karmic connections can be really tricky to get your head around, particularly when you have so much what am I looking at here? Like a bit of struggle that's going on in this relationship. If you didn't have these three cards here, you would just say, oh, look, I'm just going to go and find somebody else who's a bit better matched, that is a little bit more harmonious, or, someone who's willing to put the work in. But this is just, I can feel your pain. If you're conflicted and confused yourself, I'm really getting that from both sides here. So let's check out the oracles and see what they can tell us about this connection for you guys, where it's heading. Let's just have a look and see what the likely outcome is, and basically what's unfolding for you guys. All right, so where it's likely headed. Okay, so you do have that deep knowing, and this is what I was talking about, like karmic connections. They swim around in the subconscious. They move around and they're very disruptive, and so I think you do have a deep knowing that you have a very strong connection with this person. So we have the Sun card again. All right, so the Sun is about abundance. There's a book of knowledge here. There's creativity. There's a baby. So I do feel like there is a lot going on for you guys, and the Sun card is really expansion and a mutual beneficial connection. All right, so it's abundance, prosperity, a very good flow with each other. You've got the flexible card here, so I guess you could ask yourself, is it just a question of being flexible? Will flexibility help the situation? We have walking away, so definitely leaving something behind. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be the relationship. You guys might move, like travel to another place, pack up and leave the past behind you, start again fresh in a different place. I feel like that would require a lot of flexible thinking from you guys. I think you guys do have a deep knowing about each other. You have the ability to be flexible. You have this Sun card, which is like so lovely, and I think at times it's really fulfilling. This connection that you guys have is just beautiful. So let's keep going with the oracles. See if we can get some clarification on what's going on here, why we're walking away. All right, so we have, you deserve love, you are lovable. If somebody's feeling like they have If your person has ever made you feel like you're not worthy of love, this is the universe saying, hey, you are. You really do. You deserve to be loved. Everyone does. We all do. And if your person is making you feel like you are not, then that person is not for you, in which case walk away, please, because that's not on. I'm not having that for you guys. But I feel like for a lot of you, I think you know that. You know that you deserve love, and that it is in this relationship for you guys. It's on the Sun card there. There is an attraction, all right? You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, I do feel that strong attraction for you guys, and I do feel like there's also a little bit in the subconscious. So, yeah, I think on a whole, yeah, so now I've got the Journey card. Yeah, so I think on the whole, what's unfolding for you guys is a lot of beauty. Okay, you're definitely walking away from something, but you could walk away together. I feel like she's smiling, and we've got butterflies there, which are like transformation. So, and we do have the change card. So definitely something is going to change. And I feel like you guys are going to continue to go on a journey together, and it requires flexibility. Okay, I think your deep knowing is your connection with them, and there's wisdom in this card, you know, and you will continue to receive messages and knowings, and you can make decisions based on that. The Sun card here is, like I say, like it's such a great card for what you're going to experience in your lives together, and you know, deep attraction, love, journeying together, being flexible, wisdom, knowing, you know, change, development, transformation, creativity, potentially building a family together here with this little bubba, and like a mutually supportive environment for you guys. So I'm going to leave it there for you today. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you enjoyed it at all, please consider subscribing. It's not necessary though. I have very much loved reading for you guys and meeting you today. So until we meet again, please keep shining your beautiful light, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Hi there, Group 3. You guys have chosen the Hunter card. Track down your fears and desires. Beautiful image here. Very masculine energy. For those of you who are male or identify as male, the masculine energy here is an invitation for you guys to get to know yourself on a much deeper level. So whatever's happening here for you is an invitation for you to like reach in and really get to know yourselves a lot better, all right? This is about hunting down your fears and like your feelings and your thoughts, your innermost fearful feelings and thoughts. And what this card says is that's the only thing standing between your true desires and yourself. Okay, the only thing standing in the way are these fearful thoughts. All right, so this is about tracking down your fears, because that's how you find your desires. All right, so beyond your fears is exactly what you're desiring. All right, you are also bringing in a lot of strength, and you are being given the courage to make a difference in your life. All right, so for those of you that this isn't sounding like you, this could be like your partner that is coming through here as well, because I could be talking to either of you. We could be bringing through either one of your energy here. Also, for some of you guys, there could be an opportunity to sort of face an aspect of the past and of your past, and like move beyond it. And also, like that, again, that's about realizing your full potential. So let's have a look and see if that's starting to make sense to you guys. I'm going to do just another energy check for you. So we will pull 2 cards for you and 2 cards for your person in this connection. If we have them reversed, that's also okay. If there's a little bit of both of you in there, also okay. It just means there's a bit of mirroring going on. Either way, you should be able to identify that the connection that I am reading is about you and your person, all right? If it's not, just, you know, you know the drill. Just shoot over to one of the other readings and see if you can find something a little bit that more accurate for you guys. But let's just see how we're going for now. So for your energy coming through, we have very spontaneous, new love affair going on here. New feelings, like feeling really expansive, so excited, intoxicating, so happy, wanting to be loyal, feeling like you found a great friend. Yeah, loads of spontaneity, like expansive heart center. We've got here, this is like an offer of love, like you, this is like sensitivity and connection, ready, just so ready for this connection to progress. A little bit unconventional, so for some of you guys, so that could be like rushing in early and sort of not watching where you're stepping, but just so excited, lovely, fresh, new energy, like full of potentiality, like just so open, so ready for it. On the other hand, we have somebody who has dealt with a breakup. There's been a change for them. So this is grief, all right? I guess it doesn't have to be a breakup. It could be a loss of a family member, but this is a deep grief card. And I think that your person has felt a lot of pain in the past, and they are finally sort of looking away from that pain and looking towards a different direction, and you are that different direction. All right, so that's what they're bringing into your connection here, that you make a big difference in their life. We've got the Six of Cups here, which is just beautiful. They are feeling very comfortable, very at ease with you, feeling like they can be authentically themselves, truthfully who they are. It is a absolute relief and a comfort to them knowing that they've found like a little, like a connection here, like a soul partner here. This is what it feels like for your partner, okay, or the person that you're in connection with. Your person may be a real gift giver. Their love language could be gifts. Maybe they're giving you flowers and things as the picture sort of dictates here or indicates here. This could be somebody from your past, could be somebody that you have known in your childhood, could be family, friends. There's a very steadiness to this card. So and it's underpinned by the grief that they have felt. So I feel like this person's going to be careful with your heart because they have experienced grief previously. Okay, so if that is a match for you guys, then you know you've got the right reading, and let's move forward. If it's not, as I said before, maybe just pop out now, because that is a pretty solid marker in the sand as far as the energy for this connection is concerned. So let's have a look now and see what their feelings are towards you first, and then we're going to check in and see what their intentions are, and do they want commitment with you, okay? Because sometimes, as weird as it sounds, they can have very strong feelings towards you and have no intention of committing. So let's work it out and see where we're going, see where this connection is heading for you guys. Okay, so their feelings. Okay, so this, oh wow. We don't need to go any further. We just close this down right now. So this is marriage, commitment, long-term happiness. They're wanting to build a family with you. This is mutual happiness, community, joining of families. It could actually be, like I say, wedding. Then we've got a major arcana, which is the Lover's card. That is where two hearts come together, and they make something even bigger than themselves, even bigger than they could have imagined. It is a very, very deep spiritual love that this person is feeling towards you. So if this is you and this is them, you are looking very well matched. So let's continue. We'll just get another two. Yeah, so feeling intoxicated by you, and yeah, definitely not wanting to leave. They could be feeling like they are not able to sort of even live without you. This is very intense for them, and there could be a little sort of bit of, I don't want to say codependency at this stage. I feel like it's just intense because it's new. Certainly not looking at moving away from you anytime soon. This is also Capricorn energy that is coming through here, so it could be a Capricorn that I'm seeing coming through here very strongly. We've got the Magician card, so this is, they are feeling towards you very confident. They're feeling like you two together have everything it takes to make a very successful long-term commitment. Okay, so they are feeling very positive, feeling very confident with you, and are wanting to build this beautiful garden with you, and you know, they've got the tools to do it, and they really are feeling like they're just ready to get forward. They are loving this connection. So the feelings towards you are very, very, very strong. So we're off to a flying start. Now let's just see what their, make sure that their intentions match how they're feeling. Okay. All right, So they could be feeling like a change needs to happen first before they want to commit or make that actual offer of commitment. So that could be that something needs to be resolved first. Their intention is to be patient, and this is a very good card for like wanting to move forward. All right, so this person does have their inner strength going on here. They could be being a little bit secretive about their feelings here. They may not be completely divulging how intense they feel about you. They could potentially be waiting for, not quite ready to move into a commitment stage at this particular moment. I feel like maybe they're just sort of watching and observing a little bit first. Just because we have this card here. So let's continue on and just see what the last one is. Yeah, so definitely their intention is actually to commit to you and build a legacy with you. I feel like their intention is to actually build a beautiful life with you. I think their vision here is community, loyalty, putting down things in motion for long-term success. I'm just coming back to this, like your Five of Wands here. I do feel like, yeah, they just want to settle the conflicts that might be in your relationship at the moment. They just want to settle those first. Like there's some core conflicts that may be requiring a bit of attention here. And I feel like once they get past that, then they will be ready, because your partner loves you. Like they definitely love you. There's no doubt about that. And they are not willing to let you go, okay? But they just want to make sure that you are on the same page. With this High Priestess card though, this is also like a deep inner knowing and a soulmate card. So this does go in connection, is in alignment and in connection with your Six of Cups up here, all right? So they definitely, their intention is to just cherish you forever. You know, they are willing to make very deep commitments with you. But I do feel like it's only going to be at their pace, all right? So they're probably not quite ready, but that is absolutely their intention for the future with you guys. And I say that because she's sort of seated in stillness here, okay? So, I just feel like, and they want to resolve some things first. But yeah, their intention is definitely very pure. Like so they love you so much, which is great news. It means everything's kind of going to sort of flow and unfold nicely for you guys. Okay, so we were talking initially about getting over a past, moving past something that has been troubling one of you guys, and also finding the courage to face your fears. So You know, and this could be a negative thought process as well, that they're having towards you. They might feel like they're not good enough for some reason or whatever it is. But yeah, something needs to be addressed. I don't feel like it's a big deal. I feel like it's important though. I do mean that. In that sense, it is a big deal, but I don't see it causing a problem for you guys in the future. I think you'll get past it. I think the intention is to clear it out so you can have these beautiful, like clear flowing love emotions where, you know, you set the foundation for life, because life's tricky. It's up and down, and, you know, you can have the best of intentions and, like, you know, BS can hit the fan and you can't see it coming sometimes, and that's life. So you really want to have a solid foundation, and I really feel like your person wants to set that foundation, and their feelings towards you are so strong that it, like this and this together, beautiful, beautiful galvanizing energy we've got going on here. Now let's get some oracle cards to just see like what, where this is heading, what the likely outcome of you two together will be like. So basically what is an unfolding for you guys, okay? So we've looked at their feelings and their intentions, but let's have a look at what is likely to happen with you two going forward, okay? Because it's not all based on them. Let's have a look. Angel of Love. Oh my gosh, I get such a warm feeling, such a warm feeling when I see this card. I feel like that's how they see you, or you see them. Like there's just so much gentleness here and reverence. I just see so much love. It's just so beautiful. So, so, so lovely. A man holding a heart. Wow. Okay. I think we've established that there's a lot of love going on here, okay? We've got divine counterparts all over the place, and yeah, I think this is a very, very strong, oh my, are you kidding me? You've got the soulmates card. Oh dear. All right, so let's have a look here, and around, okay? That was that devil energy, that Capricorn energy, around and around and around. It's a pattern of behavior that just needs to be addressed, or a thought pattern. And look at these beautiful colors and all this love. Like if anything can heal a wound in the past, your connection can. I don't see this very often. I have to say I'm absolutely in love with this. So yeah, I'm so happy for you guys. Yeah. If you've got something repeating and going around and around on a loop, address it with love. Like there's so much gentleness here. I feel like there's like time to listen, there's sensitivity, there's maturity, there's like practical, you guys are practical, you'll put things in place, and you've got this beautiful deep connection, like soul energy connection going on here. So we've got trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. If you've got strong fears, or your person has strong fears, it's going to take courage, okay? But I feel like the universe is saying this, just trust it, okay? We can see these two are looking affectionately towards each other and pointing towards the future here. Yeah, like it's just, it's intense, and I feel like you will be very held. You will both feel very held and looked after. You'll have each other's back. There you go, look. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and they are worth exploring. So yes, right at the beginning we were like, the only thing stopping you between what you want and yourself, like getting there, is fear. So if you have a fear of failure here, please find a way to transmute that feeling within yourself, all right? Because everything here just tells you to trust, and it's only good coming through. Insight. All right, so yeah, looking within yourself, I think is a good place to start, but I do feel like this will unfold for you, and like the truth, the clarity and everything, you will have a revelation, and you will have some insight into how to move forward if there is something like those things that need to be addressed. And I think you guys are going to know how to work around it and create a very, very, very solid, stable foundation for longevity. I'm so happy for you guys. Like, I just want to say I'm so proud of you guys. This is such a beautiful connection. I am going to leave it there for you guys today. I really hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed it at all, please consider subscribing to my channel, but it's not necessary. I have loved meeting you guys. And until we meet again, please keep shining your beautiful light, and I will look forward to seeing you next time.